because there's no way to build a better you than to study your Bible and make sure that you read it every single day. Do you remember our factory supervisor, Andy Droid? Andy, come on in here.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Bible Fun Factory, where we're building a better you.
Andy, how many Bibles did we print at the Bible Fun Factory today?
Well, today we printed 84,304 Bibles.
Woo. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of Bibles. Did we make 1 billion?
I don't know. I don't know. We're getting really close.
We're getting really close because I am planning to retire when we reach 1 billion Bibles.
That's right. And with the 84,304 Bibles that we printed today, we have now printed a total of 999,971 Bibles. In order to reach 1 billion, we only have to print 29 more Bibles.
29 more Bibles, and we'll have my retirement party. Are y'all excited? Surely we can reach 29 Bibles before this night is over, and I want to invite all of you to come.
It's going to be a huge celebration at your retirement party.
That's right, and don't forget, you know what? We should print one Bible right now. Don't forget about the C3PO machine, our centralized three-dimensional portable oscillation machine. Let's show them how that runs.
All right, well, I'm going to put some paper over here in the paper entry portal. Now we'll turn the switch on over here. Oh, it's a little fast on the draws tonight there.
It was, wasn't it? Is it?
Let me rev it up. Rev it up.
It's hard to get good help these days. And there you go. It's as simple as that.
And with that Bible, now we only need 28 more Bibles.
Oh my goodness. Now, Andy, I am hoping that you and your friends have given up that ridiculous idea that you had about turning the Bible Fun Factory into a robot factory. But
hey, Austin, back your time.
I see that you've hooked up some kind of contraption here.
That's right, Mr. Booker. We have one last idea for our robot factory. If it works, then we'll know that making robots is better than making Bibles.
Well, last night, how many people were here last night? That was a disaster when they tried to make those power bots with the super strength. It was a total mess. It had super strength, but that robot did not know how to control itself. I thought that y'all had learned something from the story of Samson, that true strength comes from God, but you have to use it, and you have to use it the way that God wants you to.
I know. And so far, every attempt we've made to create a special robot has ended in disaster.
Disaster.
Complete disaster. But I'm sure that tonight, the last night of VBS, will be better.
You know, the only good robot you've even begun to build was, well, the Hugh, and there he comes now. I think. Is that Hugh? I thought he was coming in. Does everybody remember Hugh the robot? Hugh, you're moving pretty quickly tonight. Excellent.
Hugh, have you been wandering around the building all by yourself? Where have you been, Hugh? What are you doing here?
Well, I've been in the Bible Fun Factory, but I decided I'd rather come here to VBS and learn more about the Bible.
You wanted to come to VBS and learn more about the Bible. See,
that's right.
Hugh knows how important it is to learn about the Bible. Even Jesus continued to learn when he was here on earth and to grow. Does anybody remember our memory verse? How many people have said it? All right, it's found in Luke 2:52. Hugh, what does that say?
Luke 2:52 says, "And Jesus increased in wisdom and stature, and in favor with God and men."
Excellent. And remember, if any of you said any of your memory verses tonight when VBS is over, go back there to the memory verse station and they will give you your prize. We've got everybody's name on a chart and we're proud of all of you. You know, I just love making Bibles at the Bible Fun Factory.
Well, here come the robotics engineers now. Are we ready for our final attempt? What do you guys think? Are we ready for our final attempt at showing Mr. Booker that a robot factory is better than a Bible factory?
I sure hope so. But let me tell you, my Megabot was a disaster. But at least he wandered around the building and found his head. So you can look. He found his head today.
Yep. And my PowerBot was also a disaster. I'm just sorry that we left the fun factory in such a mess last night.
Well, I think I have the perfect solution. As you might remember, I'm Corey CodeWriter, and I program robots. I have created what I call a command bot. It's a robot that can answer any question, and it will follow your every command down to the letter.
You've created a command bot that will answer questions and follow your every command. That is very interesting. Interesting indeed. How did you think of that idea about following commands?
That's very simple. It's very simple. We came up with that idea when we saw Steve Bishop following Darlette's every command.
Ah, yes.
true.
Yes. I see, yes.
Let's don't overexpect. Let's don't overexpect.
Interesting, interesting.
Well, that is correct. That is correct. These command bots are going to change the world, and I'm so positive. If they don't, I'm going to leave code writing and go into youth ministry. But Professor DeVille from the Robotics Institute told me that the only way to get true obedience is through programming.
I am very familiar with Professor DeVille, and all these boys and girls know exactly who he is, don't you?
Oh, he is delightful. He's wonderful. Professor DeVille told me that we should just stop making these Bibles at the Bible Fun Factory and start making command bots.
Well, Corey CodeWriter, why don't you demonstrate what your command bots can do?
Okay, just give me just a minute to check the megabytes on the... All right, certainly. Okay, I have already hooked up the head for the prototype so that I can program it. It's just a simple process here. You just send
You're the fastest typer I've ever seen.
you reading all those
directly
instructions?
into the robot's memory circuits. And as I said, it's just a prototype, so he won't actually move, but we can ask him questions, and he would tell us what he would do if we gave him certain commands.
Okay, so he won't actually move or anything because we're going to build the real one in the factory tonight, but you programmed everything into that prototype's robot head? Is that what you said?
Yep, yes, I believe that it does. The command robot head is ready, and he will follow any command once we place it. We've got it all secured. Okay, go ahead. Ask him what to do.
So I can ask this robot head any question about a command and he'll tell me what he'll do. Okay, let me think of something. Okay, here's something simple. Command bot. What would you do if I ask you about information to get information about the King James Bible?
Processing for information about King James Bible. I would contact Larry.
You would contact Larry Hum. Well, that's a good answer. You would contact one of our elders, Larry Hum, and I guess that's because he is so knowledgeable about the King James Bible?
I thought he was one of the original translators in 1600.
Oh, yes.
Honest mistake.
Okay.
Many people think that.
That could be. Well, let me try another question. I know something that just happens to be happening right now. Command bot, the church bus is making a strange noise. What would you do if I commanded you to fix it?
Processing. To fix the strange noise on the church van, I would tell Bart Bartlett to stop driving it.
Smart. That's smart.
Why would you tell Bart Bartlett to stop driving it? How would that fix the strange noise on the church bus?
Because there would no longer be a loose nut behind the wheel.
Okay. That's a pretty good answer.
Let's make some Bibles.
It's a good robot.
And you see, this command bot, he knows everything, and it will do whatever you tell it.
Now, Corey CodeWriter will make the necessary adjustments, and we'll be ready to make our command bots in the factory tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure once you see how my programming makes these command bots obey your every command, you're going to be convinced to change this Bible factory into a robot factory.
I am afraid that you have made another mistake.
No, impossible, impossible. What do you mean? How could there be a better robot than one that's programmed to obey your every command?
Well, you see, I think if you read your Bible, you will find out that obedience is a choice. You can't program obedience. You have to choose to obey God. As a matter of fact, there was a story in the Bible about a man who chose to obey God, and he had to go to a river and dip 7 times to be cured of leprosy.
Wait just a minute.
Something like that.
A man in the Bible was cured of leprosy by dipping in a river 7 times. I find that hard to believe.
It's true. At first, he was not going to obey, but one of his servants talked to him and told him that he simply needed to obey God and do what God said. So he chose to obey. I wish I could remember where that story is found in the Bible.
What?
Is that?
What's that noise?
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness!
It's that Virgie again.
It's the drone.
I mean drone. Sorry, not Virgie, drone.
Oh, that's... Oh.
Who is doing that? Marty, it looks like you.
Oh, that's not good. That's
very
unfortunate.
Let's see
here.
if we can
Maybe we
get
can
that.
work with
Virgie
the
forgot
steers
she
here,
was
see if
flying
we
a
can
drone.
get
She thought she was driving a car.
Wow,
Excellent.
that was really something.
You know, if that had been planned, it would have been amazing. I think there is a note.
Is there a note?
There is a note on here.
What does it say? It says 2 Kings 5:14. I think that's another verse in the Bible.
2 Kings 5:14. What does that say?
Ah, yes. 2 Kings 5:14. So he went down and dipped 7 times in the Jordan, according to the saying of the man of God. And his flesh was restored like the flesh of a little child, and he was clean.
Ah, yes. Yes. Now I remember that verse.
Oh, careful. Duck your heads. Watch your heads, kids.
I hope somebody's up in the sound room to catch that.
Oh, my goodness. That's...
No.
Wow.
Uh,
I've seen some bad ideas in my day, but that might be the worst.
all right, let's get that back in there. There we go. Somebody can. Oh, thank you, Corey, for catching that. Thank goodness you were up there.
Corey Code Rider the second.
Oh. Now, you know what? Now that drone has flown down here and reminded us of that verse, I remember. It's the story of Naaman. He was the one who chose to obey God.
I still find this hard to believe. I think I'm going to have to hear the whole story.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to dismiss in a few minutes, and you can go to the Bible class that's seeing the story of Naaman and learn all about it. And I think you will find out that obedience is a choice. It's not something that you can program into somebody. But before we do that, we're going to do something amazing here. I'm going to get you to carry this out.
Absolutely. Now, let me just...
I'm going to get our other robotics engineers to carry this out. Be sure to put this.
Where would you like us to take it, Mr. Booker?
I would like you to take that back to the back, maybe to the foyer. I'm going to take this over here.
Can we go back this way?
Excuse me for a
You can
moment.
go back to the Fun Factory, however you want to go. And here's what we're going to do.
Let's go down this aisle.
This is one of my favorite parts of VBS because we never know what's going to happen. I would like for everybody who is an adult who has either worked in VBS in any way or who just wants to have their picture made, any adult, to come up on the stage and stand up here. Adults. All adults working in VBS. We are going to make a picture that will last for years to come. And anybody back here will stand up. Adults. Excellent. All adults, squeeze in back there on the stage. All the adults.
Yes.
You might need to go up front.
I'm never in the
All
back.
the
I'm always in the
adults.
front.
There is a sea of orange.
Right behind.
If you're visiting and you want to be in the picture, come on up. Anybody's welcome. All the adults. Okay, everybody has to listen closely. Everybody listen, please. Shh. All the adults, please listen. Boys and girls, please listen. Shh. 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 Here's what we're going to do now. I am going to get I forgot to say except for the room leaders, but we'll deal with that. The 5th and 6th grade, I want y'all to slide up there and stand in front of the adults. 5th and 6th grade. Slide on up there. This will be amazing. You'll be talking about it for years to come. The 3rd and 4th grade, slowly go up there and get in somewhere there in the front. 3rd and 4th grade. Slowly, slowly. Good job, guys. Excellent.
My name's Peter.
The 1st and 2nd grade, go up there and get in. You can stand on the sides in front of some of the adults. Stand on the sides. On the sides in front of the adults. The 4 and 5-year-olds can go up and get in the front. You can stand over on the side over here by Miss Emily. Going to have our picture made. It's going to be fun. 3-year-old and under can come on up. Everybody slide on back there. Slide over in line. Slide over in there. Adults, help the little ones come back. Excellent. Ah. All right. All the little ones up here. You want to come? Be in the picture? You don't want to? Okay. It's everybody that wants to be in it. Come on up. Everybody. All right. Come to the factory, the Bible factory. It's a place where we can have some fun. At the factory, the Bible factory. I love to see those gears and gadgets run. We're gonna learn, real quick, courage, strength and obedience too. At the factory, the Bible factory, where we're building a better you. Where we're building a better... Oh, I love you. All right, come on up here. All right, everybody listen closely. Mr. Tiff is up there in the sound room. Do you have any directions for us? All right. No, you go right ahead. You're fine. Does anybody else want to come up? Nobody else wants to come up? Oh, our security man is coming up. Come on up, Matt. All right. Anybody else? Nobody over here? All right. All right, don't move. Do not move. Everybody don't move, don't move, don't move. Don't move. Shh. Don't move. Here's what I want you to do now. Let everybody listen. Boys, girls, 3-year-old and down, I want you to come back to your seat. 3-year-old and down. Everybody else stand where you are. Oh, you need some help? Oh, sorry, Swanee. There you go. All right. Thank you. All right. 4 and 5-year-olds, come back to your seat. 4 and 5-year-olds. 4 and 5-year-olds. Room leaders, y'all can come on down if you can get through. First and second grade, come on back to your seat. First and second, back to your seats. Y'all did a great job. Third and fourth, back to your seats. I have not called anybody except third and fourth.
There goes.
Fifth and sixth. And the adults. Hello, ma'am. Good job. Excellent, excellent. Y'all are doing great. Excellent. 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 And all you adults, all the adults, we appreciate all the work that has been put into Vacation Bible School. Everybody return to your seats. Whew. All right. I need everybody back to your seats. Corey. Everybody back to your seats. All right.
Well, maybe we can frame that picture for your retirement. Would that be nice?
That would be a great retirement present, is a picture of everybody here.
It was really nice. But, Mr. Booker.
Oh, yes, Andy.
There's one thing I still don't understand.
Shh. Girls and boys, y'all listen closely.
We still don't know who keeps flying that drone in here with those Bible verses on it. Who could it be?
I do not know who is flying that drone in here.
Well, whoever is sending that drone with the Bible verses is trying to show us that Bibles are better than robots. Mr. Booker, are you sure that you didn't learn to program that drone to fly down here?
Me? Y'all keep thinking that I'm the one flying that in. I don't know how to fly a drone. Well, I could never do that. I would be more successful if I tried to find a hair on top of Davis Webb's head.
That's pretty hard to do.
That would be hard to do.
Well, I don't know. Let's go and start making the adjustments to my command box.
All right. Well, we'll let them go on and start making their changes. And we will head to class. Let's see.
Wait, sir.
Oh, no. What are you doing here?
Come to the final night of BB. Final night.
The final night of VBS, and Mr. Devil has to show up. Professor DeVille, where did he go? Professor DeVille. There, we're going to teach those robotic... He's back again. Should I say Professor DeVille or Mr. Devil? So you snuck in again tonight.
Yes, Mr. Booger. I'm here to find out who it.
You're here to find out who's flying the drone. Well, let me tell you this. First of all, my name is not Mr. Booger. It's Mr. Booker, because I make books. And secondly, we do not know. Does anybody know who's flying the drone? Mr. Tyler? Mr. Tyler's not smart enough to fly a drone.
I want it to stop. Pretty soon, those simple-minded dweebs are going to discover that I've been tricking them. Now, who is doing it? I'm not leaving till I find out.
He says he is not going to leave until he finds out who is flying that drone. Oh my goodness. Does anybody have any mustache tape? Well, you know what? I think we can make Mr. Devil leave anytime we want. Are y'all ready? Wind up your boosters. Get them ready. Booster, booster, be a booster. Don't be grouchy like a rooster. Booster, booster, be a booster. Boost our Bible school. Boost! Oh, hopefully we have gotten rid of him until next year. All right. Y'all have done a great job tonight. Everybody has been really good coming up here for the picture. We're going to go see our Bible stories as soon as the whistle blows, and there it is.